guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin and today we're pulling an all-nighter. So I have a couple things planned for this video. I'm gonna do my nighttime routine. I'm gonna do my personal curriculum, like personal homework, and what else? I'm gonna show you guys my favorite nighttime drink to make. And then basically my sleep schedule is shot. Like it's not a schedule, it's non-existent, and I'm hoping to stay up all night, and then I have to stay up throughout the morning though, and then hopefully I can go to sleep at a decent time. So yeah, if it works out, good. If it doesn't, then I'll just anyways. So my personal curriculum, first I'm gonna try to finish this book, Coyote Songs. It's like a horror, it's a horror book. I have about halfway to go and I think I could finish it tonight, probably. I don't know. And then I'm gonna do my daily pages with you guys. I'm gonna cycle track, and then this is the other book I've been reading, Nocticadia. It's good, but I'm like this, I have this much left to read and I feel like they've just lost the fucking plot and are just having sex, which is like cool, but like nothing is wrapping up, nothing is anyways, we could talk more about that later. And I also want to do an hour of yoga sometime throughout tonight because I was doing really good at my yoga, like doing it every single night, but it's been maybe like 4 months since I've done any kind of yoga, and I feel like I could do a whole hour of it. I need to. I can literally feel like how tense I am in my body. Oh, it is 9:38, so I'll give like hourly updates. First thing I'm gonna do though is change into pajamas. I just got the cutest set ever. I have this. It's a bit big, but that don't matter. And then I have the matching shorts. I just got them. It's a size medium, I think like small. Yeah, it's medium. Small would have been better for sure, but it still like fits. So I'm gonna change into these, and then I think we'll make my drink. And I want to watch the newest episode of Percy Jackson. I've been watching it on Disney Plus, and it's pretty good. And it's really like nostalgic because I used to love. Wait, I want to read the book. Because I remember my brother used to read the book in like elementary school or something. But yeah, I used to love the movie that came out. And that scene with the lotus flowers and Lady Gaga was like, bro. Anyways, I'm going to change and then we'll make my fun drink. Okay, I have my little set on. It is so cute. I want to wear this out like with jeans. Also, shout out to my pillow. I love it. I got it for Christmas. It is so like Mexican to me. I don't know. I see it and I just think Mexican. But I'm obsessed. I put it right here. Okay, yeah. So, cute little set. And we're gonna go make my drink. We're in my kitchen. The lighting is just gonna be bad. So be it. So you're gonna need some heavy whipping cream, cinnamon, 100% pure cacao powder. That's important. Not like hot cocoa mix. Cacao powder, 100%. And then you're gonna want to use your sweetener of choice. I usually go for honey, but I used it all because I make this like almost every night. So I'm gonna have to use sugar. I don't even have brown sugar. ran out of that as well, but so be it. Then you need glass, water, and ice. I filled the glass with about this much water, and then we're gonna take maybe like 1 to 2 tablespoons of cacao. I usually do like 1 and then less than a half. Put it in, and it should dissolve right into the water when we mix it. And then however much cinnamon you like, it's personal preference, about that much. And then the sugar, and then sugar is also personal preference, so however sweet or unsweet you want it. I like I don't like it without sweetener, God forbid, but I don't like too sweet. Now, in a separate container for the whipped cream or cold foam, I personally like a more cold foam consistency, and I'm pretty sure cold foam is just like almost whipped cream, but not like whipping it all the way. At least that's what I think, but it's just heavy whipping cream. Yeah, it is, because when I worked in a cafe, we just used heavy whipping cream and then didn't whip it to the whipped cream consistency. Anyways, put however much you want. And I don't put any milk or dairy into the cacao mixture because like this is, it works. And then there's only so much left, so. And I like my cold foam top not to be too sweet either, so I'm just gonna put like this much sugar. It is a lot, but like I drink this for fun, you know? And then I'm also gonna put some more cinnamon in, so it has some more cinnamon flavor. And then we're gonna give this a really good mix just until it thickens a little bit more. I'll show you the consistency. Okay, I filled this up with more water, and I do water because I like a lot of cold foam. This is the consistency I like it's nice and fluffy and airy. I do like a lot of cold foam, and I feel like if I made the base milk and then added cold foam on top of that, my stomach would just hurt. And I'm not even lactose intolerant or anything like that. I just, like, that feels like too much to me, you know? And then I'm gonna add in my ice. I like a lot of ice too. I'm not used to it with the sugar, because the honey, like, you know, adds flavor, but it's still good. And then I'm just gonna pour the cold foam on top. So this is how it looks. I think it's so pretty when I love that sound. Like, that's just how you know you made a good drink. It's straight cold foam right now, but it still tastes good. I wanted to do my personal curriculum right now, but it just hit 10, and I'm gonna need things to do later tonight, so we'll save that. I'm going to go watch Percy Jackson now, but I'm also gonna bring my book Coyote Songs. This is by Gabino Iglesias, and it is, I'll read the little description for you. If you don't want to listen, just skip. But a boy watches his father as his father is gunned down before his eyes. Trigger warning. A young mother finds herself in the grip of an ancient and dark spirit's power. A man carts children to the border and tries to better their chances at asylum. A wizened figure dissolves corpses in lie for a dangerous criminal organization. A woman emerges from a suffocating truck bed to find she is one of the few survivors. Ghosts and old gods guide the hands of these individuals split open by grief, who must struggle to save themselves and the soul of the American Southwest. United by place and tragedy, these stories intertwine to paint a timely, compelling, pulpy portrait of revenge, family, and hope. So, there's a bunch of short stories, and then I'm pretty sure that they all like connect some way in the end. But some of them are like creepy horror, and some of them are like morally fucked up. But it's really good, and trigger warning, like death, a lot of like tragedies that Mexicans, Americans go through. But yeah, and I also just love the cover, but definitely recommend. So far I'm about halfway, so I'll probably read this like after TV gets boring, because TV has been getting so boring to me recently. I don't know what it is, but anyways. Okay, it's 11:35. I got a little distracted. I just been sitting in my room listening to music and stuff. But I actually decided that I want to organize my top drawer. I'll show you inside. But I just have my like everyday tops, and then my little like makeup perfume section, and I want to like fold all my shirts nicely and organize my little area. So I'll show you before. So I basically have it separated into white clothes and black clothes, and the coconut oil, I use this as lotion or like to moisturize after the shower. I try not to use like lotions or stuff like this. I use this one for smell only, not like actual moisturization. And then I have like over here that I want to organize. So let's do that. So we're looking like organize it by color. So I have all my white tops, cream, blue, miscellaneous, and then I have a lot of like navy tops and black, and then I have my claw clips here, perfumes and things, lip liners, lip glosses, all that good stuff. I love how it turned out. It looks so aesthetic, and it just looks much better. It is 2:11 a.m. I've just been sitting in my room doing nothing, organizing, listening to music, but I'm gonna do my personal homework now. And then after my personal curriculum, I think I'm gonna watch the new Avatar movie if I can find it. If you've seen my other videos where I do my personal curriculum, you know I always film it in the same spot, and that is right over here. So I have like my drawer, favorite cookies, and then I have my books and my background over there. It is pouring rain outside, so I'm sorry if that is really distracting, but for my personal curriculum, the main two things that I always do are cycle track and daily journaling. Cycle tracking, it's the way I do it. It's so like simple and easy. It has nothing to do with trying to conceive or prevent pregnancy or anything, because I know that is a very popular like cycle tracking thing. Anyways, all I do is just write a couple keywords of how I feel physically in my body that day, because I tend to really be in my head, and I've noticed that I like completely neglect how I'm feeling physically in my physical body, and I'm trying to work on the mind-body connection. So this just helps me be intentional, even if it's for 5 seconds. Just be intentional about my physical body. And then I also track like where I am in my cycle, so my menstrual, follicular, ovulatory, luteal, all of that. And today I'm just gonna write like here. I write things like how is my mood, hunger, sleep, body, skin, just super basic things like that. And today I'm just gonna put like, I usually always do my mood, so I'll put like good mood. And then good skin. I've been having really good skin, so I write good skin. And I am an OCD girly, so I try to track like how prominent or like the obsessive thoughts or not. I like check in with that most days. And then also I do plan to do yoga later, so I'm just gonna write yoga because I try to write if I did like any movement that day. Okay, and that's it. Super easy, super quick, super fast. Anyways, and then for my journaling, I love this journal. It's so pretty. So pretty. I got it at Blicky. Okay. I usually write like 1 to 5 pages. It truly just depends on how I feel, but at least always one a day. 1 full page. Okay, I finished my page and I wrote about body image and stuff. So basically, like when I look at myself in the mirror, I think like, what do I think? I think I look good, I look fine, I look normal. I like the way I look. But when I see myself in a photo or a video, I'm like, oh my god, who is that? Like, I look too skinny. Personally, I think that on camera I look insanely skinny and like not in a good way. And I fear that that is actually how I look. And I don't want to look that way. Like, I want to look healthy, you know? But I just, like, am I not aware? I don't know, like, I don't know. I basically, like, I don't know how I actually look, which sounds crazy. But, like, my body-wise. And yeah, it just like creeps me out that I don't know how I look. And then whenever I see myself on camera, it's like the craziest shock because I'm like, am I okay? Like, I swear I eat, but on camera it looks like I don't. And I just fear that people see me the way I appear on camera and I'm like oblivious to it, you know? Yeah. And so then I was like writing and I was like, okay, like, how do I fix this? I was like, okay, like, how do I fix this? Like, why don't I do something about it? Just like go to the gym and like grow your muscles and eat more bulk or whatever. But then I was like, yes, I could do that, but I don't think that is the actual root of like the problem here. It goes deeper than that. I don't know if this is making sense at all, but like I could be my dream weight body physically, like look how I dream, but that doesn't address like the problem in my head. Obviously it does to an extent, you know, but I just think there's something deeper than like my appearance, and I'm not sure what that is at the moment, you know. I'll let you know when I find out, but I could just like feel there's something deeper and I just have to unpack that more. And also, when I say this, I like have to say that it's okay if you realize something about the way you are, the way you act, and you don't like unpack and heal that entire thing that moment you realize that there is a thing, you know. Like, it's okay to take your time and slowly discover yourself and slowly uncover things and slowly heal things. You don't have to do it right now, right this second. Just like small incremental steps of improvement. If you want like more personal curriculum videos, that's basically all I post, and what I talk about in those videos will like be more conclusive and make or coherent and make more sense, you know. But that's just like what I wrote about. Also, I was writing and I think I have a crush on my friend. Like, I don't know if I do. No, I think I do. I don't know. I actually don't know if I do. But basically, like, we've been friends since high school. Just friends. And like, I've been in relationships, he's been in relationships, and we've always been like respectful of that and just been friends, because that's all we've ever been, is friends, like, truly. But he's gone away to college a couple times, and like, he comes back, and when he comes back we hang out, and it's like right where we left off. But this time he came back and I just like, I don't know, like, I don't know. Also, it's now 3 a.m., 3:20 a.m., and I don't feel tired. That's good. And I decided probably around like 7 or 8. I know that's when I'll start getting like for real tired and falling asleep, but I can't let myself fall asleep. So I'll probably take a shower and then like get ready, and I'm gonna go out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm literally just gonna go to Target and like buy chips, but I need something to do throughout my day so I don't fall asleep. And I know that if I stay home, I'll fall asleep 100%. So I have to be out. And like, I don't have any school, I don't have any structure right now. I'm on break, winter break. So that's why my sleep schedule got so bad in the first place, because yeah, I've been enjoying my break basically. But yeah, that's just my game plan. And I still haven't watched any TV. Yeah, I might as well watch a movie because I have nothing else to do. But I also have to do my yoga. And I'm hungry as frick, so I'm gonna eat something. I hope I don't get too sleepy doing my yoga. But I want to shoot for like an hour. So let's go watch something for real. So I paused my TV watching and I made a little snack plate. So I have half a bagel, kiwi, and mango.